Hi, my name is Martin Carvajal, and I'm doing a video reflection on the class CEE 300, taught by Professor Seeger at Arizona State University. Coming into this class, I was given the impression that this class was going to be a hard class due to the fact that everyone kept on telling me I was not going to learn anything, the class was pointless and useless. This being said, I thought the class was going to be hard due to the fact that I will have no common interest and the material would be hard to learn due to the fact that I didn't want to learn it. But as time went on, some of the aspects in the class were very important, such as the ethics part, which I learned a lot, and the differences between a professional office and a city, such as one of the things that we had a conflict and one of the problems were if you accept a gift, you accept it yes or no. For a city, one of the rules is if it's over $25, you cannot accept it. You have to distribute it evenly or report it. But such as the meal, if it's worth $25 or more for a meal, you can accept it and take the understanding of what is going on for that purpose and see how you can inspire to something more. Those differences I could not tell apart if I haven't taken this class. Something that I also learned in this class was the Colbier. My scores were 7.534. This showed me that not every person is the same, that different people that, besides their personalities, have things that they're strong and their weaknesses. For mine, I had a 7 fact finder. So me being an engineer, me looking for all the facts is basically being in one of the majors that requires a high fact finder. Another thing I liked about this course was the dress code. You were giving an XP for dressing professionally for the course, and this was something beneficial to the fact that in real life, when you start working for an engineering firm, you're required to dress professionally on a daily basis. What's the difference between dressing professionally for work and class? You're going to class and learning, and that's your job right now, so to speak. So dress the part as becoming a student to become an engineer. That part I approve. And parallel rooms. I like that how the class was split up individually and given a specific TA. This gave the students more of an individual time with the TA and ask specific questions with a specific group to have a conversation with that group. As for the class, if one group was off, it's 2 people screaming across the room, and only those 2 people get to speak because nobody else wants to butt in. And for a parallel room, someone else can speak up, not the 2 people that are always having a conversation, but someone else. So that part I did like. And the economics part, I also like that part because we got to learn how interest rates work, decreasing rates, and stuff like that takes in the real world. What was the other thing? Brain fart right now. There's one thing I was thinking about. Oh yeah, and the thing that people dislike about the class, and I can relate, is how you don't learn anything. This, walking in, I was kind of shocked. It's like, how can you not learn anything from a class? How is this class pointless? Then I realized how we don't really get to take much notes because everything, or the majority of the class, is given verbally. So everything has to be written down verbally, which takes part of the aspect of real life scenarios. When somebody says something, you take their word for it. Somebody says, oh, go build a bridge. You're just told, go build a bridge. You're not giving specific specifications. So you gotta learn as much as you can from the words spoken. That part I can understand, but as of like us being students, going to class, writing down everything that's written down on the board to go over it, and writing down the notes from PowerPoints, those kind of stuffs we've been learned and taught since 1st grade, kindergarten. And coming into this class, writing down notes more from a verbal aspect is completely new, and we don't really get don't have the best experience in taking notes from that point of view. And that's where I believe where most of the people say this class is pointless, this is useless, you don't learn anything, because we're not used to taking notes from speaking words, so we don't learn much of that aspect. So that's where I believe that the negativity comes from the class. And one thing I did like about the course is how Seeger roasted everybody in any possible way that he could. This is an important thing in life, because in real life is hard, and to understand stuff you need to be, somebody needs to tell you the truth up front. As most of us will say, oh, I'm sorry, we don't think you like it. As Seeger will tell you straight up, I don't like it, this is why, go fix it. Understanding those aspects in life will actually help you in the later future. Thank you.